And so what we are doing is we are diving right into part two. It is me, Bill Burroughs, back with Lena and John. Lena, yeah, I know. I gave you a very substantial amount of time to get your second win. I don't want to put this off for later in the weekend. I want to finish what I'm saying today. And so I am here again. Now, we left off on a pretty heavy note. What I want to convey to Lena and the people that are interested in hearing her very timely messages on the ascension and your place in humanity during the ascension is the following: proper nutrition, rest. Yes, I know this is Bill Burroughs talking, the heroin, the junkie, the careless homosexual practitioner, everything else that I did, the drunk, I'm not that. That was my activities during some trying times. That is not the soul. That is not who I am. I am a pristine child of God, and so is every one of you that ventured down here to be part of this humanitarian experiment. Please don't fail. I wouldn't say that I failed, but I will say that I did not pass with flying colors. Now, proper nutrition. You want that body, no matter when it is that you can cross over anytime. Everybody down there knows you could be standing in line at McDonald's, which you should not be eating, by the way, but we'll get to that. And some guy comes in and shoots everybody in McDonald's, which he might as well do if that's what you're eating. But my point being, you want to be in optimal health, no matter when your crossover time comes. A pristine body and cellular level is key to the process becoming a joy rather than one of chronic pain, disability, and dysfunction up until your final days. Dementia, add that to the D's. Dystopia, complete and utter dystopian lifestyle. You're avoiding that at this point. It is avoidable. With proper nutrition, care of your body, mind, spirit, and psychological well-being. You can start the process by watching these videos and reading Lena's blog. This will bring me to my next point of view. Writing. I had mentioned as Bill Burroughs that writing was a way to exorcise demons. Yes, that is true. I give that advice to everyone out there, whether or not you fancy yourself a writer. Lena and John are both writers extraordinaire. It is part of their cellular makeup. However, everyone out there has the ability to pick up a pen or turn on your keyboard or whatever it is. I prefer the pen. It is more personal. But that's just me. I like a typewriter too, a good old-fashioned type. I'm talking about when I was down here. But writing is a way to exercise your demons. It is a way to expose them. Write it all down. Your fears, your aggravations, and most of all, your love. The love that you feel for your fellow man, for yourself, for God's creatures. And the fellow man is God's most amazing creature, if you ask me. Chronic pain begins at a cellular level. Many are suffering from chronic pain down here on the earthly portal. The reason you are suffering from chronic pain can be traced back to psychological pain. Sure, you can fall off a curb and bang your head, and yes, that can exacerbate chronic pain and certainly contribute to it. But what I'm talking about is people who suffer from fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, depression. Yes, that's right. OCD. Yes, that is a form of chronic pain. Most mental illness is chronic pain at the cellular level. It's what makes people reach for drugs. I reached for whatever was handy in my day. I was a great sufferer of chronic pain. Just to look at me as an older, show the picture as an older manly. Yeah. I felt that is me shortly before my demise. I always felt like that man, no matter what age I was at. That pain was with me always. You want to see? Yeah. Hi, David. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to now give, like, he doesn't, right, I don't want to get bogged down with too much of my earthly mishaps, because that's all going to come out in the wash later, and you're going to do time for that in one way or another. David, I know you want to talk about the extraterrestrial earthly visitations. Yes, that's correct. What Bill started to say in his last video was that he is an earthly traveler. He travels back and forth. Think of it as like on a big, if you want to look at it on a science fiction type of thing, think of it as a giant walkway, from the stars, like one of those escalator things that you see. He literally travels on those type of pathways, and he comes down here to the earth where you people are viewing this now very infrequently. Yes, this is my least favorite place to visit. The only reason it is because I bear so many scars from my activities down here. I'm not saying it's a horrible place for any other reason but my own personal jurisdiction as to where I'd rather go. There are many other planets that I really enjoy traveling to more, but I'm getting used to coming back down here, mostly because of Lena and John. They keep the portal open, and theirs is a portal that shines like a beacon with true love. They are love. And that's another thing. The people, be wary of those who come up against these two, Lena and John, right? Who's saying right? Kurt. Go ahead, Kurt. Have something to say. Yeah. Well, hi. Hi, honey. Hello, Kurt. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy to be here today, and it's been a while, right, Ma? Yes, it has been a while, sweetheart. You could give that movie a try with Courtney in it, but she doesn't really do a great job as Joan Vollmer. But I want you to talk about Joan Vollmer for a minute. Alright, I know what he's going to say. Joan Vollmer is the woman that, oh God, where are we? Well, we have the picture somewhere. I don't know what's happened. Joan Vollmer is the woman that William Burroughs shot. He was married to her. Right. Go ahead, Kurt. She's your friend, Weezer. Oh, God. She's reincarnated as that girl, Weezer, that was like one of your best friends until John came back. Yeah, this is kind of amazing. Kurt, you're very blunt. Yeah. Well, it's just too good. It's too good. I wanted to be the one to say it. You should have a picture of those two side by side because she looks like her. Yeah, I can't find the picture of Joan. Oh, fuck, the picture of Joan Vollmer now. But the woman that William Burroughs shot, apparently she is reincarnated as this girl Weezer, who was like my very best friend, one of my very best friends. But she totally turned on me. Right when John came back, she totally turned on you. Right. And like was like, I don't want nothing to do with you if you're with him, and that's fucked up, and it's bad, and it's evil, and she like went bananas. And so she was the wife of Bill Burroughs, yeah, the common law wife of Bill Burroughs that he shot in the head playing William Tell. And it's what's funny about Weezer, the woman who is Bill Burroughs' dead wife. She's about 15 years younger than me right now. She looks like Bill Burroughs' wife, yeah. And she is a lot of. She's like a big fag hag, yeah. She's to this day a huge fag hag. She's like, hanging around. I'm not saying yeah. Lena's a fag hag. Yeah, you're a great fag hag, Lena. Yeah, well, not a fag hag, but I don't like that term. I don't know why I used it. Most all my best friends were gay. I'm not kidding. Yeah, all my best friends were gay guys in my life. So it's like, and gay girls too, but gay guys really were like my best friends. Yeah, yeah. You have an affinity for people who were not mainstream. That's because you're not mainstream. So yes, your old friend Weezer was my wife, and she's down here doing time on 9 because she still can't get it right. You think she'll have to come back? She might. She'll probably have to come back just for the way she treated you. Really? Yeah. Yeah. She has a lot to learn about tolerance. She claims to be one way, but she's really not. And I suffered the same way with her. She had a lot of problems, and she's a speed freak, same as But we won't get into talking about your old friend too much. That's water under the bridge. I don't really think I want to get too much more heavy about anything. Thank you, Kurt, for that bit of it. That's okay. I love you. I love you too. Yeah, it's all good. It's really all good. So, well, let's see. You talked about chronic pain, and you talked about dark energy, and yeah, don't give the dark energies room to get in. And you've also been doing your part in making it clear the dangers of bad channeling and the Ouija boards. Well, it hardly matters anymore because those things are, compared to what's available to people now with technology, the best advice you can really give anyone at this point down here is, again, take very good care of your body. Writing and recording your experiences are helpful to you and to others, and you like the saying goes, we're all just walking home together. We're all on a long walk home together. That's what this is down here. So you want to help each other and share your experiences, and Lena, you do that. And I can't really add to what you're doing except to say that I'm very proud to know you, and I love you, and I'm very happy. Thank you, John, for letting me come through. That's okay, Bill. And I love you too. I love you too. Yes, Bella, I love you. And I love you, John. I love you too. And, we even love, Joan slash Weezer. She makes mistakes and she's got to learn. And what the other thing? Oh, guns, right. Okay. I just wanted to talk about my fascination with guns. Mm-hmm. It was an aberration, and, especially to talk about this being that was the way that Johnny was taken out of this particular lifetime down here in 1980 was by a gun. And, I was so fascinated with them because really it did seem like the most amazing, miraculous way out. That was my whole fascination with guns. That and protecting myself. I always felt like I needed to protect myself. I never could shake the feeling that I was surrounded by hostility and in a hostile environment. What I failed to recognize while I was down here was that the most hostile energy that was the energy that was emanating from my own psyche, and also my inability to stop the dark forces from finding their way into my thinking. And that's why projecting light, projecting love, show that light right now because it's really coming in beautiful. Yes. Projecting light, projecting love, trusting God and Mother, and doing well and helping others. That's gonna get us through. And I say us because we're still in this boat together. Down here, out here, we're all still the same universal family. Don't ever forget it. And Lena, you're only just beginning this amazing journey with John. I know you feel like you've been on it for a long time. It's not that long. Not compared to the time that's ahead of you and the time that is happening right now. And that's really all I really want to say. Thank you, Bill Burroughs. That was just absolutely great and amazing. John, yes. I love you, honey. I love you too. It's a good life. Let's live it and love it. And love each other while we do it. Okay. Thanks again to Bill Burroughs. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful weekend filled with love, light, and joy. Why aren't you turning the camera off? Because it's not at 18 yet. I want it to be 18. Okay. And I think that's a great shot of the sun hitting the crystals. It's very, very nice. Do you want to say a prayer? Yes, I do. Divine light shines on us. Divine love permeates and heals every atom of our being. We are the resurrection and the holy, sacred, and healing light. Divine light shines on us. Divine love permeates and heals every atom of our being. We are the resurrection and the holy, sacred, and the healing light. Thank you, Mother and Father. Amen.